Good morning, everybody. My name is Kari Vyhtinen. I'm the CEO of Endomines. Endomines is a fast-growing Finnish mining company. And just to summarize Endomines, we have a growing gold production. The production has been growing each year, and that's something that we will continue also in the future. We're also increasing our gold resources, which enables us to further grow the production. We have a very unique position as we control the Karelian gold line where we operate. So it's the Archean greenstone belt, and we have rights for the whole belt, basically. Then, if we think about the gold market, it's currently extremely strong. So the gold market supports our growth. And then Finland is a great place to be, great place to invest. It was actually chosen to be the #1 place in the world by Fraser Institute this year. Just to summarize a little bit background, we are based in the Karelian gold line in eastern Finland, and the business is gold production and gold exploration. And our production facilities, they are located in a place called Pampalo, which is also our ticker. We are listed in Nasdaq Helsinki. And then the exploration activities, they focus on the southern gold line and northern gold line. It's a 40-kilometer long Archean greenstone belt. There is also tungsten and molybdenum in the southern gold line, so in the location that we are permitting, and we aim to take to production around 2030. It's very similar geological features as other Archean greenstone belts, Kalgoorlie in Australia, Abitibi in Canada, Witwatersrand in South Africa. We have achieved a major turnaround in 22 to 25. Our revenue has more than doubled. During the first 6 months of this year, it increased by 64%. The production segment EBITDA, what we call Pampalo EBITDA, is actually 47% of the revenue during the first 6 months of this year. And on a group level, we are on a level of 36%. So we are profitable, we are growing. And just to mention that these figures were achieved with the gold price of $3,072 per ounce, and currently the gold price is above 4,000, so significantly higher. It comes from our turnaround comes from two factors. It comes from increasing production volumes. So from 22 to 24, the production increased by 66%, and during the first 9 months of the year, 14.5%. So it has been a significant increase each year. We recently acquired our subcontractor just to ensure that the growth will continue also the future years. The other significant factor is the gold price. The gold price has been extremely strong. It hit $3,000 per ounce in March this year and 4,000 in October, and currently we are at 4,000 level. And this is mainly driven by the global uncertainty. Especially with the Trump administration, there has been a lot of uncertainty on the geopolitical situation. And the other big factor is the central banks which buy gold significantly, especially China, as they want to decrease the dependency on the US dollar. Sustainability is the backbone of our business. We want to do things right. We have ambitious sustainability program. The biggest thing is the water. So we want to have clean discharge waters. That's something that we always aim for. And then carbon neutral gold production by 2035. On a biodiversity, what we want to do is ongoing restoration of sites. So when we leave some area, then the restoration is done immediately so that there is no big backlog after the years. Everything starts with the personnel, that the personnel are happy, the workplace is safe, so we put a lot of emphasis on the personnel side. Community, we keep a lot of community sessions, talk with the local people. We have a very good social acceptance near Ilomantsi, which we are very proud of. And governance, that everybody knows how things should be done and what is the right way to do things when there are difficult choices to be made. Our long-term targets are that we increase the gold resource to 1.5 to 2 million ounces in the Karelian gold line. At the moment it's at 500,000, so it means that we increase it by 3 to 4 times. Then we take the production to 70,000 to 100,000 ounces around 2030, and at the same time we take the tungsten and molybdenum into production. If you think about last year's figures, they were 14,300 ounces, so this means 5 to 7 times higher than last year. And then the fossil-free gold production by 2035. And how do we achieve the targets? We have very simple plan actually. So when we started the exploration, so the resource growth, so we know how much gold there is actually in the ground in the Karelian gold line. We started the exploration in 23 and it has been very, very successful. So we have increased the resource level from approximately 200,000 to 500,000 ounces. So our plan is to continue in the same way. We have, based on the last 2 years, we have estimated that when we do exploration drilling and we drill 10,000 meters, we get approximately 100,000 ounces of resources. So our plan is to drill 120,000 meters during the next 5 years, which means annual capex of 4 to 6 million, and that will take us from the 500,000 to 1.5 to 2 million ounces. Just to emphasize, actually currently we are drilling double the amount what is required. So we want to get a really strong start and especially in 26, 27 do a lot of drilling so that we get a really good start to achieve these targets. And the results, they have been fantastic. So very happy about the exploration results that we have achieved. The latest one is the Ukko discovery, which is banded iron formation type of deposit. So it's called BIF. And what makes this unique is the fact that the gold is associated with the iron, and as it is associated with the iron, you can actually see the iron in the magnetic and electromagnetic maps. And in this slide on the right side, there is a map where you can see the iron formation, and the iron formation is absolutely huge. It's 7 to 8 kilometers long, and it has 2 different kind of sections. And we started exploration activities here in April this year, and we went to the northern tip of the iron formation, and the results were extremely good. Like we got over 30 meters, 3.3 grams per ton, 9 meters, 4.7 grams per ton, and so on. So fantastic results. And now we are continuing further south just to see if the gold is associated with the iron on a larger scale. And if it is, then we could have something very significant in our hands. So exciting times ahead, and we will publish results in the next few weeks. And the larger resource, so the plan is that we increase the resource, so how much gold there is in the ground in the Karelian gold line, which enables us to increase the production. And from the production side, we want to steadily grow the production to approximately 25,000 ounces per year. Last year it was 14,300. This year the guidance is 16 to 22. But we have spare capacity at the production plant, so we want to increase it to 25,000, and then around 2030 take the major step to 70,000 to 100,000 ounces of gold, and then on top of that take the tungsten and molybdenum into production. This is not the what we are aiming for. We are aiming a lot higher, so 2 or 3 years after this, we aim to take the next area into production, most likely the northern gold line, where we have a very promising exploration target, Kartitsa. We are currently also drilling up in the north, and last year the results were really good. So we believe that that could be the next step after the Southern Gold Line. On the Southern Gold Line, we have a development plan which aims to have the area in production around 2030. We started the activities in January 24, so we have completed all the nature surveys. The environmental impact assessment program is almost done, and we will launch it in February next year. We aim to get the environmental permit late 28, and then after that followed by the investment decision, building, and then commissioning. So on the permitting side, everything has been progressing according to our plan. Critical minerals, they are also in the Southern Gold Lines, and this we see as a strategic important step in Endomines' journey. There is tungsten, which is a critical mineral in the European Union, and there is also molybdenum, which is used in the steel industry. And these are both in the Southern Gold Line. And we are going to apply the critical mineral producer status from the European Union early next year. Even if we don't get it, we want to pursue forward. So as we see that the tungsten and molybdenum could be a business, but it's also important if we think about the security in Finland, the security in the European Union. Tungsten is used in the defense industry and other applications where you need extreme hardness. Then the financial stability, it supports the growth. We want to separate us from junior mining companies that continuously raise finance, so our financial situation is solid. And we also have agreed, this year we have agreed funding that supports the strategy implementation. There is a financing arrangement with the Finnish bank and one pension company, one insurance company, where there is 8 million of loan, then account limits of 3 million and some bank guarantees 1 million. We have used 3 million early this year, so we have still 9 million available. And just to emphasize that the operational cash flow during the first 6 months of the year was also very strong, 5.1 million, and that was with the gold price of 3,072. So exciting times ahead. The company is growing rapidly, and we have funding to support the growth. And for example, the exploration, currently we are doing double the amount what it is in our strategic plan. Then finally, we also published that we divested assets last week in Idaho. So there was divestment of 3 different assets, Friday, Deadwood, and Buffalo Gulch. And they were located all in Idaho. We still have 4 assets actually in the United States. So we have Rescue and Kimberly in Idaho. And then on the Montana side, we have US Grant and Kearsarge, and those will stay with us. There is more financial resources and lower cost. So the deal that we signed was that there is 18.5 million Australian dollars cash that we can use to develop Karelian Gold Line. It's paid in installments, and then 9.95% ownership of the parent company, which is Australian company, and that gives potential upside. So if the company does well, then we can also benefit from the ownership. It's important to mention that those 3 assets were the main assets where we actually had operation costs. So our operation cost level will drop from 700,000 to approximately 200,000. So we will save $500,000 a year by divesting those 3 assets. And then naturally, as we have been negotiating quite a long time already, so there has been a lot of advisory fees, a lot of legal fees, which will also disappear when the deal is done. And it gives us more time to focus on our core activities in the Karelian gold line to grow the Finnish side of the business. But with Montana, it's quite interesting. There is actually hidden potential, and we have made a decision that we will do an external study. And before that's completed, we will not divest the assets, or we will not make any decisions what to do with the assets. There are 2 assets in Montana: U.S. Grant, where there is very high grade gold, but there is also silver, significant amount of silver, and currently the gold market is strong, but also the silver market is strong, and the outlook is on the silver side is also very, very strong. The Kearsarge, there is a significant historic deposit, but the latest, what we have noticed, that the latest drilling results that were done in Kearsarge, those were done by Transatlantic Mining, and those were done in 2019, and there was a drill hole of 20 meters over 8.6 grams per ton of gold, so extremely good intersection. And then when the company was doing the exploration activities, they didn't have much financial resources, so it was very limited. And that's something that we are now evaluating with the external study, that should we do something to increase the value before we make any decisions. And for example, what could that be? It could be a fairly small drilling campaign just to see what's there, and that could potentially increase the value significantly before we make any further decisions. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.